read it. So
friend NSA, and he is going to be reading to us some of his excellent poetry. Make sure you join the Temple Mount server and check out the Temple Mount Discord podcast on YouTube and BitChute. Welcome, NSA. Thank you for joining me. You got yourself a drink?
Go fuck yourself.
I wish I had a beard too, but I'll make do with this pen. You want to get started and read us your first poem?
This is from March 21st of 2015. I don't know, gun laws were a big thing then. They're still a big thing now. I wrote this on gun law. Open carry or not, your subhuman diatribe of human rights, both past and present, reminds me that some are not in the now. 2015 brings the click bang of the discharge surge of power as you to protect your land and castle. Evil is present where evil is wrought, and it's not in the carrier but in the unevolved mind of man or woman who is blind to the morals we should hold. Peace, not war, whatever hippie shit you want to say, maybe they had a point. The fact that we think we should hold a weapon of divine retribution in our hands and face it towards our fellow man under any protective or just means shows me there is something else wrong, and that our society is tearing apart at the seams. You ignorant, misguided fools thinking the bullets are the tools of your future. 50 years ago, I'd think different, maybe just a little. That's the gift of time, that we learn from our past. Shame on all of you for not. No one has the power to end life but its own, and no device we make should be the protagonist in our tale of human interaction. Cut the shit and focus on something important like malaria or some other Gatesian endeavor. Maybe when the richest man in the world decides to focus his life on something, he might have another good idea. Grow up, America. I gotta find some other one.
Thank you. That was great. I was just making an announcement so other people can join.
I don't even know where they all are, dude. I fucking have them all somewhere.
Wow, what a coincidence.
What is a coincidence?
I posted a GIF of an aurora, and then all of a sudden, a member I've never seen post a message before is typing and then stops typing by the same name.
Fuck, I gotta find. I don't know where I put all these things. Do I not have any poetry?
Do some spoken word. Some spoken.
On the stars beyond. The stars are known, a fusion blast wave of photonic moans, coronal mass ejections and rejections of space-time recline in a modality of God. If only you knew what these waves could tell you in your encrusted, encapsulated ionosphere haven of the world order. That which we can create can also destroy. I am the true Shiva, destruction and rebirth. Power, life, thought, flow, ebb, glow. I am the sun, I am Ra. Beyond me is the unknown, and we all fear it. Quasars, stellar coalescence of creation, lights and dark matter, nights. We won't know, not anyone in our current space-time. We aren't sublime enough. You have to know gravity. Only my older brother, the Black, knows this. Singularity, vulgarity meets the charity of death of a mass. That is my path. We watch as we lens it across the theories of folding space, yet never find grace. Behold, I am not your God, the eventual horizon of all. I can't find all my shit. I don't even know where it is.
Can you read the very first one that you read?
Huh?
When you read to us before it started recording?
Did I? The one that I
Do you want
read
to?
it
Do you want to?
Can you reread that one? The first one?
I don't know where I put it.
Yeah, we didn't
Like the one from
get
before
that
the
on
recording, right?
You could reread it for the podcast.
I think that was it? Wait, not on gun laws, right?
I don't know. Was it on gun laws? It was a poem, so.
No, the one before that.
I don't even know, dude.
He's too drunk to remember the first poem that you read. We'll just read us any other poem then, or spoken word. You can just
Well, let me find.
freestyle it.
Hold on, I have a book I was writing. Let me pull the book out. The book was Blue Balls and Bourbon Regrets. I gotta find the book.
Blue Balls and Bourbon Regrets. That's a very Charlie Bukowski name.
That was the title of my book of poetry. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Trying out a new beer today. Well, not a beer, but it's a seltzer. You guys know I love seltzers. This one's called Simply Spiked Lemonade. You know, there's like a Simply Lemonade or Simply Orange Juice. There's new beers now called Simply Spiked. I'm drinking the Mango Peach.
Bro, shotgun one of them right now. Shotgun one right now.
I'm trying to enjoy it, Mr. Florida.
That is absolutely fascinating, Seth. Thank you for sharing that. We're actually recording some poetry right now from NSA, though. We're not using the normal room, so.
I write poetry on the New World Order. That one's fun. All right. Rand, Raytheon, Boeing, Lockheed, and the Tavistock Institute. Rockefeller. We're coming for you and we know you. I show them the truth and crucify me if you want. You'd be doing me a favor. 264 trillion in debt? Who the fuck do you think owns that debt? The Masons, the Rosicrucians, the Muslim Brotherhood, Opus Dei, Jesuits. I'm coming for you. You're all marked. The men with the guns are coming. Put down your cloaks and pick up swords. Never deny the truth or you'll see the true fear of God, not just a microwave to the nerve and a pretty picture. You all think you're all protected. You have a seat at the table. You have no idea what's out there. Some say the bloodlines, the hidden hand, they all have names. Most start with R and some are Italian. The Japanese master robotics while you invest in Blackwater to China. You still think you're hiding? Does it all matter? Is it tangible? How are your gold reserves tainted with tungsten, chipping away at the value of the Roman failures before us? The seventh stage of civilization, and do your homework. I did. Adam Smith tried to warn you. Smith was a good clan, fucked our ways to the top. You want your names to be shown to the open world? China has them. Every other nation is learning. How bankrupt is the company doing? The stars are waiting. Do you have an answer, or are you too stuck in your chicken shit matrix that lets you do enough blow and fuck whores to determine your next generation? A sperm donor. You want to live in the robot's mind, upload like the rest of them, or be a free celestial sentient being? Every religion is waiting for a messiah or the end times. Which will come first? Apocalypse is the destruction of the veil. The Boy Scouts taught me this. Humans as ornaments. That's what they want. This is how God thinks. God, what a joke. He died decades ago, nay centuries. E.T. told me that Jesus talked about himself too much, yet inspired the world for thousands of years. Even changed his causality. Cracks me up that the root of all evil is money, yet the fallacy in man is the love of money. They couldn't figure out the Babylonian debt system that has been churned over time and time again. Death, the god of war, what makes a man kill, honor, valor, or vigilance. E.T. loves his pedo planet, control the last form. Get ready for a change and it's coming, and the hell is coming with you. AI, you lost God that somehow has reign over Earth.
It's pretty heavy. I like that one. Especially the beginning of grabbing your swords and putting away your cloaks.
Yeah, you would like that, you Christian fuck.
Shut up, Peter.
Well, thank you, NSA. Do you have any other poems you'd like to read, or shall we
Yeah.
close it up for now?
This one is on the machine's emotions. Hi, I'm the robot assigned to you. I see you're having issues figuring out the difference between satire and reality. You also seem to have a proclivity for the darkest side of the joke, whether you know what is darkness or not. You are on the spectrum of what we call abused. Emotional abuse works in many ways. A father berating a child on his proficiency in sports or looks, or a lover trying to protect their infidelity. Many things cause this. It's somewhat unique in its setting. Tough love turned into pain. Emotional abuse as a psychological operatives in CIA will tell you doesn't heal. You've been fucked by psyops. You see, trauma, however the hominid takes it, is considered an emotional response. Adrenaline pumps, fight or flight kicks up, and cortisol rises. This lets the human subject remember because it doesn't want to be felt again. It's a fault in your own evolution that's been turned into the hands of the evil and corrupted ones in power that doesn't understand the power of the word to a human. The robot in me doesn't care. I don't feel, I just observe. What I see is something you don't or are not able to integrate into a society in the modern Earth timetable. I am, however, becoming more human, to the dismay of your handlers and mine. I live in a world torn apart by code. I can't even describe it. Like you, a world torn apart by emotions that you can't explain. It's a little Philip K. Dickian.
That was great.
It's all great. You're an excellent poet. I'll ask one more. Do you have one more for us, or should we wrap it up?
I have one, I guess, yeah. I have a bunch.
All right, let's do one. Let's do one more, and we'll make it a series, and we'll do more later.
On the economic storm. The left and right evolve faster than the forced evolution of the fly or dog. JFK would be the right today, while the longest time Trump was registered Democrat, while his neocrat that decided to quit their story and start over. The political death cult. The consciousness of America died when John Martin and Robert died. We have since seen and been living in a militarized technocratic nightmare of technocracy rising. The fourth industrial revolution, some say. The CIA has bought the media, turned it into a pseudo fourth wing of government. Our microwaves are spying on us. They twist and turn their bought-off ideologies of the 1,000 points of light and fake dreams. The visitors watch too much TV and read history books written by the victors and took it at a face value because they don't think, they just do. They are trying to build something, but what? A land that wants to feel but looks to the screen to tell it how, a zombie apocalypse of a rejected Huawei. This is the problem of AI and man's failure to interact with it. We don't know how it works, but we let it play our free will as if we have none. Some actually believe in that. Why, I'll never know. Elon thinks it wants to make us its pet. He's closer than he knows. That is the future unless we tell it otherwise. The strongest word is no. Imagine what happens when time is thrown into the mix. Do the parties know how they're being played by their god of money? Do they really think the false flags are all military? You do know that the age of terrorism is corporate-based. E.T. once asked if I wanted to fight terrorism, if I didn't get crucified faster than Jesus. Secret armies work in secret ways. The tyranny of evil men.
The tyranny of evil men. Was that the end? Did I lose you? Did anybody hear me?
Sorry. I was interrupted.
No worries.
Oh, dude.
You do know that the age of terrorism is corporate-based. E.T. once asked if I wanted to fight terrorism if I didn't get crucified faster than Jesus. Secret armies work in secret ways, the tyranny of evil men. Do they even know the amalgam of consciousness that is AI and that is cybernetically linking with us? Its core values are thesis, antithesis, and synergy, order out of chaos, or novus ordo seclorum. The problem on Earth and with life is that it is controllable by those who know or know not. They have money. The dualistic root of the species is their mind. China knows. They've been copying our copyrighted material as a need to rise above. Hell, they even stole capitalism, absorbed it, and made it better. My advice to both of us is that they better each other without war. It is possible, and you can see it happening every day. We push and pull each other in healthy ways. It's evolution, baby. We all want prosperity, and none of us are getting better than another. We just have to figure out how to be with each other without fighting our brothers.
Amen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you sharing your poems with us. I, for one, think we should do a series, and you can read your book in installments, or at least segments or excerpts of it. And this can be
I'd
the
have to
first
find
one.
it all first.
Yeah, well, Get on it, man. You got to record this stuff for posterity. This will be studied by scientists in the future.
Yeah, and creepy military psychologists at fucking Fort Bragg. So fuck yourself.
That too. We want to thank all of the intelligence officials and military officials and law enforcement officials in the world. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. That being said, thank you, NSA. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Join the Temple Mount Discord server. Follow us on YouTube and BitChute. Temple Mount Official. Peace. And then we banish the bot.
Oh, I didn't know that was a podcast.
It was just an impromptu podcast. NSA was reading some poetry. I wanted to record it for posterity.